Hello everyone, my name is Rebecca and welcome back to my Pixel Quest. Welcome back to our blind playthrough of Blueprints, and I think I'm okay right now today in this episode to go back to saying blind without saying blindish, without saying, it is second phase of this playthrough, but the reason is because I'm going to be today going into a new house. I'm going to be going into a new save, I'm going to be clicking not on continue. I'm not going to be going into day 146 in the same, I don't know how to phrase it, timeline, right? I'm going to be clicking on this because today what we're going to be doing is for the first time trying out one of the new modes. I think I will start with dare mode. I think today we will go into dare mode. I might be wrong, but my memory is that dare mode is the first new mode I acquired. I think I got curse mode secondly, but I could be wrong about that. And part of the reason as well is because I don't know what either of these modes are. I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens when I click on new game. This is so entirely new for me that I'm actually nervous about it, even though I know it'll be fine. I know it's meant to work like this, but I guess you have to understand that from my perspective, I've been playing this game completely blind with no understanding of the outside world, beyond my own playthrough of it since May in 2025, and it's now August in 2026, so well over a year. So the idea of clicking here is quite thrilling and quite nerve-wracking for me. Anyway, I'm very, very excited. Now, I just wanted to tell you, just to sort of set out, I have, I don't know. I have a bit of a guess of what curse mode is, which is that I suspect we'll be cursed, the same as we are when we're cursed in just the regular playthrough, right? That's a guess though, I could be wrong. I don't know what dare mode is. I am only guessing that it's something to do with colors, because that's what the whole, dare to me mainly relates to the book, Swimbird. And Swimbird is both about a bird daring, but it's also about, it's got a big different coloured bird element to it. But then again, the whole game is about colours, so I don't know how that's going to manifest at all. We're also, of course, we're going to soon be checking out curse mode blind, and I'm also going to be having a go at my final trophies. So just to set that out. I don't know, the other thing is I don't know really how this is going to work. I don't know if the game is going to give us some sort of instruction when we start. I don't know if that's going to come in the form of something will pop up on the screen, a sort of a meta game announcement. Or I don't know, will it be written into the story? Will there be a little note from Anne sitting in the entrance hall for us? I have no idea what to expect. But the other thing that's really worth saying here is, again, if you think about how long I've been playing this in the one save, in the one version of the experience of the narrative and my experience of this house, I am also conscious of the fact that I'm going into a new timeline. You know what I mean? I'm going into a new house. I'm going into a new version of Simon, and I am so not ready. I haven't sat down and prepared anything, right? But I know, I'm not going to have all of my rooms. I'm not going to have all of my adjustments to the game. So I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know how I'm going to do at it. I have lived with one version of this house for such a long time, and that's what I know how to do, and I don't know how to do anything here. So, let's go. Oh, hey. Oh man, even that's really cool, isn't it? We actually get an illustrated menu. So, bequest mode. I probably have heard that term before, but if so, very, very infrequently, and it's been a long time. So I haven't even thought that what we're originally playing is bequest mode. Dare mode. Okay, a challenging mode intended only for the truly daring. That's me, I say, hands shaking, voice shaking. Can you reach room 46 without failing? Without failing a single dare. Is it going to be? Oh, so dares as in. I know. All right. My thought is just like they're gonna set little tasks for us. Maybe we have to meet one and then meet another one and meet another one, or maybe we get like a list of them at the start of a day or something. Okay, amazing. Oh, I like that so much. Oh, I'm super excited. Okay, and then curse mode. A seemingly impossible challenge awaits. Start each day cursed and with only 13 steps to your name. Wow. Once again, even though I was picturing this, that we would be cursed while doing this, I was once again only thinking about the drafting dynamics of being cursed and not the step thing. So that is way harder than I was expecting. I'm very excited. I'm really happy that these are both unknowns. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm going into a new version of the Blueprints experience. Are we getting the intro? How exciting. How exciting. I didn't really think about that, of course. I love seeing this so much. And even though we've gone back to look at it, you know, a few times, I haven't seen it that often. So it's really thrilling. Oh, setting atmosphere. Hey, Herbie.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament.
Oh, I have chills.
And hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me.
Oh, I'm so happy. I can't get the smile off my face.
I give
I love this
and
freaking
bequeath to
game.
my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate.
Well, let's see.
The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor.
I know where it is. I know where the location is. Can I reach it is
any
another
heir
question.
worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its
so
whereabouts.
I forgot how good this looked. Even just this scene.
Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
How is this game just so
I have
beautiful
hereunto set my hand
in so many ways?
this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
I love it. Perfect atmosphere. Do you remember the first time you saw that? Like, can you recall the feeling of going into this game knowing nothing? There he is. It's my boy. Hey! We whizzed past him, but hang on. There is Swimbird. I'm gonna turn. Is Simon there? No, he's not there. As we swung past him, we became him. I have no scepter. I'm in a whole new dimension of this house. I cannot believe it. So the flowers are gone and they've been replaced with Swimbird. Okay, that's our blueprints. That is our instructions, no doubt. Hey, Swimbird. It's so great to see you. I love how silly this is. You know, like if you picture that you're playing this game for, which obviously you're not, like you've played the game to get dare mode, but if you picture that you're coming into this game, you get that introduction, right? And you're taking it seriously. And then you come in and you're met with this. Ah, Swimbird. Swimbird, it's so lovely to see you. Now, before even picking this up, because I haven't had this chance in a very long time. Oh, I'm pressing the buttons and I got no menu. I got no menu, everybody. Let's read this first. Open only if you dare. Now, I'm immediately thinking of whose handwriting that is. I cannot help myself. And I also note that it's the dark blue pen. There's a couple of different colors of blue pen that we see about the place, and light blue is much more common. Dark blue is fairly infrequent. That is a really... I wish I had confidence that I knew a lot of these immediately. That's a really characteristic R, especially. I don't know. It might not even be handwriting that I've seen before in my analysis. I'm just having a quick scan in my phone's photos. Okay. No, I don't think I can find it quickly, but it's none of the major people that like come to mind straight away. You know, it's not Hartley. Okay. I'll do a thorough look afterwards. Now this is Herbert. This is Herbert's handwriting, of course. I, Herbert S. Sinclair, dare you, Simon P. Jones. What a great J. I don't know if I've seen his capital J before. To reach room 46 without failing any of the following dares. I dare you to never eat fruit again? What? Simon will get rickets. No, I don't know. That's probably, that's vitamin D. I don't know how fruit. Look, imagine I said irrelevant. Scurvy. He'll get scurvy. This is a young boy. He's got to eat fruit. Everyone's got to eat fruit. I dare you to never eat. So I don't get to eat fruit at all? This is truly, this is the curse mode right here. And then there's dare 2 and dare 3 and dare 4, but they're empty. Okay. At the start of each day, a new dare will be revealed and added to the above. At the start of each day, a new dare will be revealed and added to the above dare list. All 4 dares on the list must be revealed before entering room 46. If even a single dare is broken, the challenge will be considered failed. And that's it. So we have to do dare mode over 4 days. So you actually can't even reach room 46. Or maybe you can reach room 46, but you can't win dare mode without you need to go through the 4 days. Okay. How fascinating. Now I have no idea how long each day is likely to take me, because this is very new territory for me, and I am just simply not used to being at the beginning of this journey again. I can, I can think logically, I won't have X and Y and Z rooms. I can think that, but do I know what that means in my heart, in my soul? Not very clearly, not without experiencing it, if you get me. I dare you to never eat fruit again is crazy. That's so hard. I don't know what the others are like. Oh, man. Now, this I've hardly ever seen. The Mount Holly blueprint. I have only ever seen this once. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing right trigger. There we go. Ah, wow. Ah, Dare list. There it is. That is so interesting. I never could have anticipated this, I think. I don't know. I don't know if any of you were able to anticipate what dare mode was before knowing it, but I don't think I would have even... I was thinking it would be stuff like, if I were imagining like a dare, like put Parlor on rank 5 or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Okay, amazing. Now, there's a lot of other stuff to consider. As I said, I've come into this without preparing at all because, quite frankly, I just thought, that's the most fun, I think. I can do preparation, on later days after I've had, I think, this pretty raw experience, right? I know that, like, for example, if I get the shovel, I can head out there and I can pick up a room out of the ground, things like that. If I can get the basement key, which we need to get into Antechamber to do, in the first place. Oh man, I don't see. Things are just literally just occurring to me as I think of it now. Right? I don't even have an outer room. I am considering this right now as I speak for the first time. So wow. I tell you what, I'm starting to realize it's a good thing I have my big old original notebook with me, because I think I'm going to need it. I'm going to need to drain, to get, wow, all right, many things occurring to me, right? I'm going to need to drain the fountain and get the basement key to open that door up. Or I'm going to need to open up the west path to get outer room access, which will give me access to the tomb. Once I have the tomb, I know how to, open the secret part of it. Okay. We're going to need things like pump room to, to alter the reservoir levels. Once I get to the cogs, that's okay. I can handle that. But it's making all of these access points again, isn't it? How the hell do you do this with the trophies that require speed? That is look, it's a challenge for another time. I'm gonna so enjoy thinking about that. For now, I get to do this on slow mode. It feels so quiet here, even though there's no actual difference, but it's just it's just how I feel. Hey, haven't seen this in a long time as well. Wow. My microchip is in here. So here's the other thing. If I can get the sledgehammer, we can smash this. We get the shovel, we can also get the other microchip. Then we'll have all 3 of the microchips to go up and get the throne room. That would be a much easier way to get... I'm just thinking right now, that must be the much easier way of doing the trophies of speed. Because that's how you get the north door of Antechamber open much more easily. Yep, it must be throne room related, I think. All right, I guess let's just go in. I don't know what's going to happen. The main thing is that we've got to not... I don't know if... Oh my god. Of course I did think about this, but I've just kind of remembered. I don't have any of my upgrades either. So I just have a hallway that doesn't have a trunk in it. Okay, now there are rooms to find in rooms. For example, I know now how to go straight into observatory to get myself planetarium, which will not have any upgrades in it either. So there's that. It's been so long since I've even thought about, like, where are the upgrade discs? God damn. I might be able to get probably actually be able to get entirely different upgrades. This is very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. Now I've just got to go back to basic principles here, right? I need items, but I need exits. I don't even have 2 gems today. My gems, they're locked in the gemstone cavern. Wow. And I need all right. I mean, so once I get utility closet, I can do that. Yep. Okay. All right. Here's another thing. All 4 dares on the list must be revealed before entering room 6. So I'm guessing, though, that as long as I don't break any of the dares, I wonder if the dares are random. Like, I wonder if everyone receives this one first, or if I've received a particularly harsh one, because not eating fruit sounds so bad. I'm going to be reliant on, like, either my items for steps or like dining room foods. And probably, even though I think it would be very unlikely for me to get this anyway, I wonder if, like, this would mean I couldn't get the fruit cocktail because it's got fruit in it. Amazing. All right. There's a lot to think about, but I guess what I'm looking at this for again is to think, like, it doesn't seem like it's just saying all 4 need, so you need to be at least on day 4 before you can finish this mode, but you could probably also do it on day 5, on day 6, on day 7, etc. Okay. All right. Otherwise you start again. Okay. Well, let's give it a go. Now, pantry gets me. I got nothing, everybody. I got nothing. It makes storeroom probably quite good because then we get at least a little bit of everything, right? This 4 coins is suddenly very valuable to me, but I won't be able to eat the probably apple or banana that's in there. These are all extremely valuable rooms. I'm going to go, even though I'm missing out on an exit, I'm going to go storeroom here just to get a little bit of everything. I feel very lucky. Hello. I mean, I must not have any luck right now, but I got sledgehammer. Incredible. Hey, Swimbird. Guess what? I'm doing your mode. Thanks. I'm enjoying it very much. Sledgehammer, that is so good. That means I can get the microchip, like, immediately. And I guess I've got to look around for other items because I'm desperate. I am desperate. Okay. My basic spare room. I have such an upgraded, I'm so used to my super upgraded spare room. It's just blank now. It's like a white room. The white rooms I imagine I wish to exist. Okay, now in this mode, guest bedroom suddenly becomes quite good because I need ways to get steps. Obviously I like den for the exits, but oh my god. I might put spare room here to make the most use of the space. Maybe that's a little bit silly, but I feel like I want to, like, if I put den here, one of the exits is just going to a place I can reach already from entrance hall. So, I'm actually going to put spare room here just to get me a little bit higher. Now, because of, I've got to be so much more careful with steps. And look, I'm not getting to room 46 today. So I think my goal is just to see how far I can get, right? Just to see what I can get. Obviously, things that have permanent changes are the gold, you know. So being able to get new rooms, being able to get upgrade discs, being able to get to you know, yeah, to unlock doors, to open the west path, things like that are the things we need to be trying to achieve on day one, I think. Let's just have this experience, right? I might go corridor, a nook here, because we've already got a way to get up to rank 3. This gets me a couple of keys. Yep, and it does go to a new spot. I don't even have an upgraded parlor anymore, or an upgraded courtyard for that matter. It's a challenge for me to even remember what are these original rooms without the upgrades. I've gotten very used to knowing that they're upgrades, but I can't necessarily always recall what the upgrade itself is. I think parlor, hang on, isn't it just that parlor just has like 1 gem in it? You just win 1 gem? Wow. Wow. That feels so rough. That feels rough. But then okay, I've kind of got this. So, all right, there's no way to waste an exit, basically. So actually, I am going to put Den here, because at least it gets me to the corner. So let's go into Den. There's no trunk. There's no other items. We get the gem. There's nothing going on in Den, so don't worry about it. Let's go corner. Okay. Now, closet might be excellent because it's good old 2 items, which closet... Keycard is very good, even though I got no foundation. Oh my god. Where is my new foundation gonna go? Closet looks so different to me. Just the image of it, of the plan of it. Okay, I feel very lucky to have picked up Sledgehammer and Keycard, quite frankly. So that was good. I'm happy with that choice. Okay. I was just thinking, does Sledgehammer allow me to do anything else on the grounds? Yes. No, I probably need to make it into Power Hammer to open up, because we need to smash the boards of like the tunnel downstairs and then the thing that gets us into the basement. I'll go and try it with Sledgehammer. I literally can't remember if it's just Sledgehammer, but I think it's Power Hammer. I think we need Power Hammer for that. Okay, let's keep that in mind. What's good here? Bedroom gets me around the corner. Yeah, again, I'm a little bit worried about like wasting a 3-door room when I don't have too many other good options. So I might go bedroom here just to get me around the corner. And we've got it. Oh, amazing. There's a trunk in there. Okay. We've got to use some steps to go and pick up these keys. I actually, key, that's right, because it's not upgraded. Key. Yep. Just 1 key. Oh, this is rough. I wonder if I could... I mean, like, guys, I'm not saying I want to, but I was just thinking, what if you can smash Swimbird? Sorry. Sorry. But, maybe there's a special thing. Maybe there's a special thing in there. Oh, this is excellent. Car keys! Oh, good. Because if I do have a good shot at opening the West Path today, that'll be very handy. Handy. Wish me luck. I wonder if she ever had to do dare mode. Oh, great. Observatory is very good because it will help us to get this like on every day. And it's pointed in the right direction. So even though we use a gem, that is the correct choice. All right. Okay. Now we know something now. We can get from this immediately. Let's do our... Oh, I can't even just go after it. I have to move it anyway just to use the telescope. I forgot. It's been a while. So this... Sorry, I've got to move it down there as well. What is this one? Yep. Is that... Right. So first we move it down here, really. Have I blocked... I've just blocked I've just blocked the way. No, this way. This way. This way. Back up. Simon needs to get back down again. Okay, there we go. So first let's get ourselves planetarium. So much fun. I haven't even, like, I don't even really... Oh, what am I doing? This way. I don't even really even think about the fact that this wheel is here, you know? It's sort of become irrelevant to me for so long. This is so exciting. I've so looked forward not just to finding out what these modes are. Is that over as far as it can go? I think that's it. But it is just having the experience of like coming into this game afresh, you know, playing afresh. It's too far, isn't it? It's too far. Can I just reach it? It's right here, right? We can't reach. We got short little arms. Okay, it needs to go back one. Yeah, it's so thrilling. It's so exciting just to play in a fresh house. It's very, very, very fun. Because it takes me, not only is it's a new experience that it's not a, do you know what I mean? Like the first time I did this, everything was a new experience. But now, other way. But now, it's a new experience. It's a new version of a new experience where I have all of these memories of things. So now, for example, I can come into the rooms with knowledge that I have to even recall, and I have to work out how I use this knowledge now. Now, I have to swing that over here, so I actually should put this up higher again, shouldn't I? Otherwise it's going to get stuck. My directory! But there we go, that's my first found room now is planetarium, and it was most definitely not my first one before. I haven't even seen this in a really long time. Okay. This way. What's going to be the right height? One more? I reckon maybe that. That looks about right. Yeah, I've got to... So even the knowledge I have has to be... I have to work out how to use it, like how to kind of take steps back with it. You know, I'm like, okay, I know where each of the found rooms are, but I have to go, hang on, how do I actually get them? How did I do that? Because I haven't needed that knowledge in a really long time. There we go. North Star, 1 coin. Amazing. Amazing. It's been a long time since I've had that sky. Drawing room is probably perfect. Yep, can't fault that. And yeah, if I can get three door rooms on spaces like on spaces like this. Great. And I've got all of the codes written down as well. Yeah, then that means I can put some dead ends around the place without... Where's my little... Here we are, my page of codes. Obviously I know how to work this one out, but I don't want to bother doing that. So drawing room, so small gates 1504. 1504. I hadn't even thought about this, doing the safes again. Amazing. Oh god, this is such an interesting experience, like being able to come in here. It is like going back in time, and you're like, hang on, but I have memories of what I did here before, you know? It's now. So you know, like you and I, you know, like we've all had many discussions here and there about like the nature, like the cool nature of, I'm sure so many of us, like we love this genre of games, which is about needing to find knowledge in order to progress, right? Like it's definitely one of my all-time favorite kinds of games. But now I'm in a different and the game has already been that sort of game up until now, but now I'm in a different version of that game. It's like I am playing a new kind of Blueprints, and now I have all of this knowledge, but in a fresh house. Absolutely amazing. Okay, I think I'm gonna go up, so I'm just keeping an eye. I've got 2 keys and I've got 3 gems. Okay. Commissary. We do get a redraw, but quite frankly, I sort of just need everything, don't I? Commissary might be really good, and then at least I know what items are on offer. Okay, but before we step in there, because I have to be really careful with my steps, this might be the perfect place to put guest bedroom. Library. Okay, look, library could very well get me study, but, and hang on, there was that thing, wasn't there? Like, there was the remo that said you are like so much more likely to get study from library if you have, I think it was, I can check it on my phone, but I think it was like under 2 gems. So that's, things like that are like suddenly dynamics I can make use of. But I think I'm gonna go guest bedroom here because I need the steps. I guess we just go in. There we go. There we go. Hey KL. We get a gem, that's very good. I got no ghost in here now. Draxus. Hang on, I'm sure I'm looking around carefully. Not really. Thank you, Uncle, I'm really enjoying this. This is great. This is the kind of stress I love in this game. I love it. So good. Okay. Shovel, that gets us so much immediately. But I can't buy it because I'm poor. I'm a little poor boy now. I got no money. I got no estate. I don't have the regular will. I don't have the blue testament. I got nothing. Quite frankly, the metal detector would be a hugely beneficial thing today. I can't buy anything right now. And in fact, I'm so desperate that I'm going to take a photo of this commissary. I haven't been in this position in a long time, but I need to be able to remember what these prices are. This is so phenomenal. But these are all good. Like sleeping mask and salt shaker will help me with steps, and I desperately need it. Okay. But to get that shovel would mean I could go out and get, like even if I don't make much of this day, I could take that shovel out right now and get 2 permanent additions that are extremely useful. So that could be a really, really, really good, really good thing to keep in mind. I'm kind of tempted to put corridor here just to not waste the exits of these other rooms. And I'm going to do it. Now the corridor is going to be unlocked, which isn't something I think about very often these days, but it's a help now. Okay, so we're heading out west. Aha! Now to lose 1 coin in chapel is suddenly really harsh. I've only got 2. Lab. Okay, now lab. All right. Lab is our first terminal. All right, few things. Lab is our first terminal access, so there is already a bunch we can do here. We know the password. We can get into the system. Now that will also mean maybe, to be honest, I'm a little unsure. Can I use I can't use the Blackbridge. I can't use the Blackbridge network because I haven't opened it up yet. I have to get the machine going in lab. Okay. Which requires power. I know how to use the machine. I even remember offhand. I'm pretty sure it's like lever 5 and lever 8, something like that. But or is it like 3 and 9? I guess I have a vague memory of it. The important thing is I have it written down. But I need to power that machine. So putting lab here wouldn't be the best way to try and do that. We would be able to get an experiment going because we would still have the lab terminal itself. And that could be extremely good for me. We would be able to log onto the network with the Swansong password, but what would that get me? I can't use the Blackbridge network. I would just be able to use the staff services. Really? So I don't know. I don't know if I really do want to put lab here. Because I'm thinking if I could put it coming from boiler room, that would be the most ideal thing. As strange as it is, I might put pantry here. And in a way, that's kind of fine, isn't it? Because my goal is not to get north, per se. My goal is to advance through the abilities I get from the rooms, really. So I think I'll put pantry here. I don't really want to lose that single coin just yet. We are not eating that apple. God, the scary thing is I'm going to have another dare tomorrow, which is going to make things even hairier. Okay. Not a good spot for secret passage. No boudoir upgrades. No, my boudoir. It's my rock. But boudoir will still have a gem in it, which is great. We know how to get, I don't even need to look that one up. I know what the safe code is. Okay, just had to pause. Oh God, this is so... I was just thinking to myself, this is so exciting because this surely is infinitely replayable, this mode, especially if the dares are random, which I would probably tend to expect they are. Amazingly replayable. This is so fun. Like, I'm gonna love coming into this over and over again. And just even giving myself different challenges as a part of it, Alright. So, boudoir goes to nothing, useful room. Parlour goes to nothing, useful room. Secret passage goes to nothing. Like, I've got to say, either way, there's no way to avoid dead-ending this spot. At least I can still go from spare room, so there's that. Alright, here's where I'm going to look at the photo of the commissary shop, items that are there. Alright, sleeping mask is 8 coins, so I still can't afford that. I was thinking if I get the sleeping mask, I can come into boudoir, get steps, but I can't even afford it. I could afford, at the moment as it stands, I can afford the shovel or the salt shaker. Salt shaker is 5, shovel is 6. I'm still tempted to put boudoir here anyway, just to get that extra gem. Like, we'll get a gem from parlour anyway. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. No, it's my die. I really need them. Hello, safe. We haven't done this in a while. Oh man, it's so fun doing the safe combos. Take my gem. I didn't even bother looking at the letter before. This is my first safe, everybody. Today it's my second. Okay. No other items. I really need them, so we're gonna have to walk our steps back. No fruit. I gotta say that out loud to myself. No fruit. Shall I buy... I think I should buy the shovel, because I think if we kind of run out of options on this day, we can make several important permanent upgrades with this shovel right here. So I'm gonna buy it. As important as I think those other items are, I just don't have very many options. So we are now forced to go... I could, you know, even dig in here eventually. but for no real gain, right? There's only the baffler. Okay, alright, I'm back in den. So we can go... We could go outside, get... Is it worth it? Is it worth... We've got to go back to entrance hall anyway. Smart. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Yes! Excellent. I can't remember if there was ever anything in this one. I think there was nothing, right? But we're going to smash it anyway. No. There's nothing. Okay, it was fun though. All right, now the question for me is, shall I continue drafting onwards or shall I go right now, which will take steps is the consideration. Shall I go, we can dig a room up, we can... Oh, that's right. I can go straight, I can open the orchard to get my extra steps. Oh, that too. Yep, it's worth it. It's worth it. Technically, the thing with the orchard is that Simon gets extra steps because he's getting fruit from the orchard. Does that ruin my dare mode? I dare you to never eat fruit again. I don't know if that counts. I guess, like, it's not really eating fruit. It's just opening an area up. And then the background story, right? The background story is that closed west path. Wow. The background story is that I can't remember how many steps it's going to take me to go down here, but I want to see if the sledgehammer is enough. No, we need power hammer for these. Okay. The gas. What does that get me, really? Hang on. What does that get me? If I get all of the gas lines open, which we would only be able to do over several days anyway, because 2 of them are in different outer rooms. We get the elevator, we get down to the precipice, which allows us to access the chessboard, which allows us to get the Ares key, which, you know, like through many, many, many steps allows us to get the scepter. But I don't think any of that is it's probably not a huge consideration for this. That's right. We don't need to smash anything here. We can go in straight away. It's simply the crates, and I can't I can't remove the crates. All right. So I think we can consider tunnel to be inaccessible. Tunnel we would need to get the satellite to remove crates, which we would have to do through multiple experiments. This opens up with lab. That's right. So we need to power lab on and do the machine in order to power all of that. God, it really is like old times. It's like old times, except Simon has so much knowledge and wisdom. I guess the thing is I've got to go and do this now, and if this ruins dare mode, then we find out. I suspect Hey. There's our little swim bird in there. Let's go and get the room. Hehe. Conservatory. Yes, please. I wish I had gotten that before I did the 2 corners, but it you know, look, it wasn't really possible, was it? Weird stump. Still a weird stump. Okay, apple orchard, you were what? You were... Where do I have this written down? Because I didn't write this down in my list of safes. But I would have... This is one of the first things I did. Apple orchard. I mean, I can find the photo of it pretty easily anyway. 1128. What I have written in my notes here next to that is, did Denny fall in love on November 28th? I love how this is a pretty easy number to put in. And I just made it much harder. Great. Yeah. Fabulous. Apple Orchard has been permanently unlocked. Starting tomorrow, you will start each new day with an extra 20 steps. We need it. But we don't get them now. We don't get them now. Is there any reason to walk in there? The gas is just one thing, but I don't think it's really important. And I can't remember if there's anything that I can actually pick up in the shed. God, this music is good. I'm having a magical time. I'm having a magical time, everybody. I'm noticing things in this game that I haven't noticed in a very long time. This is so good. Okay. We can get the satellite up if we get the magnifying glass? No, if we get the burning glass. Yeah. Okay. Burning glass. Yeah, okay. I think... Yeah, alright. Look, it's there, it's accessible. If I decide I need all of those gas lines... Yeah. If I decide I need all of those gas lines, it's there. But I think the steps is the main thing. That'll be of benefit tomorrow. And God knows, we might have another dare that affects our steps tomorrow. Okay. I just thought I saw a lot of lines on that rock and I was like, good! Oh, this is so magical. I love this. I love this. I love this so much. Okay, now it's from spare room. Unsurprisingly, nothing, but very interesting to be back in spare room. I wonder if I can turn you into a different kind of room this time. Okay. I don't have a single green room yet either. Okay, well, the day would be over if I picked either of these. So, oh, I didn't pick up the... it doesn't matter, does it really? No, it does. If I should have... No, I can't. No, okay. I'm having so many realizations, one after another. I was thinking I should have gotten the other microchip, but... and then I was like, no, there's no bother because you can't get into the grotto yet. But then I was like, no, but if you dig up the microchip, then it just appears in a jar there afterwards. You only need to dig it up once. But then I was like, no, you can't even access it because you can't get into the west path yet. So that is such a crazy consideration. It makes even my idea that throne room would be one of the easier pathways to get into the antechamber so much more difficult because you need to get west path access. All right. Anyway, this needs to be parlor. We are We're in pretty dire circumstances here on this day. But you know what? It's a big day of learning. It's a big day of learning. No symbol in the fireplace. There's magnifying glass for all the good it will do me. We'll see. I'm enjoying your mode. Thank you. Okay, basics. The gems are in this box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. So we should be sort of back to the start, right? Nevertheless, I need this gem. So I need to go pretty carefully here. So I'm actually going to mark this down. I'm going to do this carefully. The gems are in this box. Let's say true, which means the gems are in here. The gems are not in this box. Let's say also true, and the gems are not in this box. Works out perfectly fine. Then this one needs to be false. The gems are not in the white box. If this is false, that doesn't make sense. So this combo doesn't work. If we say, though, that this one is true, and in this one we say this is false, then that also doesn't work, because the gems would be in both of these boxes. Okay, so that doesn't work. In that case, let's say that you are false. I mean, I suspect the gems have to be in the white box, but if we say that you're false and the gems are not in this box, but we say you are true, and the gems are not in this box either, then the gems have to be in this box, meaning the gems are not in the white box can be true, but the gems can be in here. So that scenario works out. If we say this one is false and the gems are not in this box, but this one is false and the gems are in this box, then this one needs to be true. The gems are not in the white box, which does not work. So that is all the scenarios, and the one that works is that the gems are in here. When I say gems, oh, okay, it is 2. All right, good. So my upgrade took me from 2 gems to 3 gems. I see. Well, that's a nice surprise. Now here is a really tricky, because I have no way, I have no redraws. I have no redraws. We need to be able to get us north here. We need it. All right. Okay. On balance, chapel then, because it can't take any coins from me at the moment. So let's definitely go chapel, but I'm just considering... Man, I'm getting a lot of bedrooms on offer, which, to be honest, isn't a bad thing with my step issue. There's nothing in particular to be gained from gymnasium, just that, you know, we can lose steps and it may have an item. So chapel for sure. That's great. That means my day can continue. So I'm considering this a blessing. No items for me as far as I can see. All right. Well, please let me continue with this day so I can make the most of day 1. Let's draft down here, and this can be... Oh, interesting. Huh. All right. Well, the role of coat check becomes very, very, very interesting. However, as it stands, I don't think that there's anything in particular I would really benefit from putting in there. I mean, apart from just general, like, of course I can benefit from putting keycard in there. Of course I can benefit from putting car keys in there, all of that. So I'm kind of thinking planetarium. I think it's the best way to use this spot. Now we need the telescope to really do anything here, but I mean, that may happen. So it's here if we need it. I probably shouldn't have stepped in. That was a waste of a step. Okay. Well, I need to know if there are items in there, right? Okay. Garage would be great, except that it would end my day. We need this as well to make garage a more useful room, but bodes well, bodes well. So I have to put dining room here. Now it's great that we're getting offered those rooms. Hopefully we keep getting the garage offering. I could even put garage here and utility closet here. And if I'm thinking about this correctly, then yes, I would be able... I have no joy here. I have no joy. Then technically I would be able to use utility closet to open the garage, and at least we would have 2 of our permanent additions open today. That could be fabulous. And then whatever we get from an outer room, right? So I'm going to try this one first, I think. Let's see what comes of it. We need to use a key. Ouch. Only 1 key now. All right. There is utility closet, which is really good, but yeah, I think I'm going to put library here just to try and continue. We'll try and put utility closet somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah, look, we've got the shovel, so courtyard is also really great. I'm going to put library here as it is. Okay. In that case, ideally not garage here. Ideally somewhere that gets us another north. Okay. Perfect. These are both really good options. All right. Pool is not drained, so we get no trunks in pool. But it does give us access to locker room, sauna, and pump room, and we really need pump room at some point. Yeah. Do we 100% need it? I think we do. I was just thinking, if I get throne room and I can open the north lever from that, isn't that... Do I actually need the pump room? I'm going to have to think about this, but I do think that the best thing to put here is pool. It uses a gem, but that's okay. We can spare a gem. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to draft from library, I think, because of its drafting potential. I think if there were going to be an item here, it would only appear down here. There's no benefit to ordering a book, is there? There's nothing I'm going to get from it. Let's swimbird it is, right? There's nothing we gain outside of knowledge that we already have from the books. Okay. Ooh. I've also got everything's going to have its gem cost again as well, which really sucks. Okay. Oh man, that's harsh. I would love to have Rotunda here, but 3 gems of my 5 is really, really hard. Music room. Keys. What key could I hope to get that would be super useful? The obvious one to me, by my thinking, is Secret Garden. Not for the fruit, because I can't eat it, but for the lever access, which is access into antechamber in order to get the basement key. But if I were to get the basement key, I can't use it unless I already get pump room. Otherwise, if we put music room here as well, we are totally reliant on that exit from pool. Archives. Archives has all the problems of archives, and I think I'd rather lose the gems. I don't know. I might be at the stage of the game where I need to actually take the trouble of archives again, but I don't know. I actually just think I'm going to put Rotunda, which it gets me some more exits, and more exits are more potential for more things. And I think I'm going to go with that. That is my last key. Okay, so before I use it, I'm going to see what other options are available. So let's go north. We can go into pool, yeah. I'm just going to go north from here, so we're not using a step. Man, oh my god, it's so deliciously difficult. I love it. I love it. All right. I might go gym here. I want 21 steps. I could put, actually, maybe I'll put billiard room here. Rotate. I think I might do that. I think that works. Yeah, billiard room also gives us a shot. We've got key cards, so that's great. Billiard room gives us a shot at secret garden key or just more keys, which I need right now, right? I think billiard room is the one. Okay, I like that. Now, should I... I was thinking I could draft that locked room from Rotunda, however, I don't know what keys I'm going to get from billiard room, so maybe it's better we do billiard room first. Okay. First off, any other... Oh, great. Single coin. I need it. Lovely. Okay. We just press 17. Wow. 14 plus 3. We press 17 again. And then it's 16 minus 7, which is 9. This is Rebecca level math right here. 13 minus 11, 2. What I was just trying to remember is, oh, that's right, break room. I was trying to think, how did my upgrade impact the dartboard? But I don't think it did. It impacted the room. 4 times 2, 8. Where is 8? 8 is here. Wow, you have to do a lot for the first one, don't you? Is that how it works? 12. I'm just trying to remember. Like, it's been too long. Like, I think in the cycle, I've been through 2 cycles of like the dartboard. Like the cycles of all of the dartboard puzzles. So I think I've twice had this thing where you have to do a large amount of them, but I really have almost no memory of it. Okay, so 12 minus 8, 4 times 4, 16. There we go. 2 keys, thank you. Excellent. I've 2 keys right now is very, very, very good. Oh, original break room. It's been so long. So we might as well draft from here. Dark room. That's really tricky, isn't it? But as good as this room would be here, I cannot lose my gems. I cannot do it. So I think, although it's chaotic, we might put dark room here just to go forward. We're just going to have to cross our fingers and sort of hope from here. Now, alright, I could go back. I could draft from Rotunda with my key now. I could go to pool and draft from there. I'm kind of hoping to maybe be able to put garage there from pool, but I'm not doing it yet in case... I don't know, in case I need it for something else, right? It would be better to draft this south spot from Rotunda so we can see what it's going to be. But we could draft from here. So I might pop back into Rotunda. And yeah, I might draft this locked space here. Because quite frankly, if it could be utility closet, we can solve a big bunch of problems all at once, including darkroom. If this could be utility closet, it's super worth it. No, but it is pump room. Okay. Oh my god, we're gonna get Alzara predictions again! Which is not useful, it's just great. It's just great. Kitchen is also very, very important for me. Alright, okay, I have to think. Pump room is obviously very important, but can I make use of it? Yes. I can use it to drain the fountain, and then the fountain will remain drained for whenever I'm able to get the basement key. That's permanently useful. So I'd love to go kitchen here. I can't buy anything anyway right now. So I think pump room is the best thing to go here. Brilliant. Let's go in right now. There's... Okay. We do need to power the pump room to be able to get rid of the excess water. Which is... Is that useful for the fountain? Hang on. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8 empty spots. And I have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't even empty the pool, I have suddenly realized. It's too many. I can put the reservoir, I think, at the level it needs to be to cross, but that would be reliant on me getting tomb today, which obviously I cannot do unless I'm able to get utility closet and garage, or power the garage, but that's even harder. That's hard. So I think I have more faith in utility closet. I mean, I can put water in the kitchen, which is something. Oh, pump room. Here I am. The good old days. The good old days. I think I need to... This is so... Everything is so hard. Like, you come into this with all of the knowledge that you have, and admittedly, like, I haven't, like I said, I haven't done any planning or anything for this. I really just wanted to come in and have the fresh, raw experience of discovering and remembering things on the spot, right? Which for me, I think is the perfect way to experience this the first time. But it's now I'm having all of these, like, hundreds of staged realizations of like, oh, that's how this worked. It was reliant on that thing I did so long ago and have since blissfully forgotten about. So, pump room, yeah. I'm not going to be able to drain it without powering it. Well, is it even worthwhile? Like, shall I just put water in the kitchen? There's not really much to be gained from it, is there? Unless I get I haven't even got a single green room today. Alright. I can't think of what I should do strategically. Yeah, like, I think everything kind of needs to be done once this is powered up. Technically, if I do manage to get boiler room from dark room, it could be done because dark room has vents, has ducts, sorry. All right, okay, let's go on then. Yeah. And there goes a key, but I'm gonna use it. Okay, now the only clue that we get is that we have a gem requirement and no gem requirement. I don't know. I'm just gonna check. I don't think. Where are we? I don't think pump room. Not pump room, sorry. Boiler has a gem requirement, but maybe that's because I just really haven't thought about it in a very long time, so I'm just checking on my phone. Boiler room does have a single gem cost. Okay. So but the other one I really want is utility closet. Let me check that as well. Utility closet. I am definitely not doing, like the most amazing strategic job at things, but utility closet. Utility closet is free. Okay. So this could be utility closet and this could be pump room. We got no idea. So I could sit here and probably spend ages working out the probabilities of things, and I'm not gonna. I think I'm going to pick this and just see. It is the lab. Okay. That at least means this is still powered. So this could still be... I'm chasing a dream here, but we could still get pump room from here. Okay. What we do have... Checking for items. We got this. If I manage to get pump... If I manage to get the boiler room here, we can do lab and we can, dark... I don't know, maybe we get a gem or an item from dark room, but we can do pump room as well. My god, it would be so good. It's probably not going to happen, but it would be so good. Hello, computer. This is useless to me in this mode. Add an additional dare to the dare list. Wow. I wonder what the benefit of that is. Isn't that a problem? Hang on. Add an additional dare to the dare list. Set your steps to 40 is actually probably pretty good. I could do that just immediately, and that's a huge help. In fact, I could just, wait a little bit. Okay, hang on. Let's type in our password. If something new is in the terminal there, maybe there's something new in the network as well. How do I do this? Swan song. I haven't had to do this in so long. Yay! How did I know? I haven't even got security yet. Amazing. You imagine that, where we are in time, the staff are like, oh, the Baron's just died. We just had the funeral, and Simon's here starting his quest. How exciting. And they're going to be like, oh my god, he's already done this, he's already done this. They're going to be so excited. Yep. All right, no surprise, but I thought it's worth checking just in case there's any dare mode sort of stuff, right? Yeah. No. Okay. Let's check staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. So if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends in faithful service. Thank you. November 7th. My God. My God. So interesting. I can't even. Maybe I should place a special order. There's not much else I can do. Shovel? Maybe? Sure. I'm gonna keep needing shovel. I don't know. We'll do it. Okay. So I'm going to keep in mind that I can... Yeah. I'm going to keep in mind that I can... So interesting to see this. I can come back here and immediately get 40 steps. What I might do is see what we can do from here. Now, I've only got one gem, which sucks. But I do only need one to get either utility closet or to get the boiler room. The sucky thing is that if I had 2 gems, I could put passageway here, which I think would still carry the dang, would still carry the current, but I can't. I can't do that. Rumpus Room will use up my last gem. It will give me a bunch of money, which is nice. And it will let me go forward. Bunk Room will give me whatever Bunk Room gets me, but I can't go forward anymore. And I think like I'm still, I don't know. I feel like getting garage and getting garage open is probably going to be one of the more useful things to aim for. And there's the possibility of doing that from Pool Room, maybe. It's not the only possibility, but I think I'm going to put Rumpus Room here, even though it uses up my final gem. It's a bit crappy, but we do get money. We do have Alzara here, but I can't. I'm sorry, Alzara. I need this money. Thank you. Thank you for the coins. I need this. I need this. There's no other items. Now, yeah, all right. What I might do is try drafting from here. Unfortunately, it cannot be many things at all. So it's a bit crappy. I can also step back into lab, get my 40 steps. So there's that. That's my final key too. This is so harsh. Okay. Courtyard, we have a shovel. Courtyard is the best thing to go here, but I have no gem. So I have to go with gymnasium. Of course, this can help immensely tomorrow, but I've just got to go gym. I got to go gym. I'm going to step forward. I'm just going to keep in mind I can go back to laboratory to get my 40 steps. Okay. There's food in the dining room, which is nice. We can get through this door, which is also nice. Oh man, this is hard. I love it. I love this challenge. I don't think I'm doing amazing at it, but I love it. Okay. I think I'm going to do this. It's locked. Never mind. This one at least is unlocked, so that's good. Okay, I think East Wing Hall is the best thing to go here, just so we can do some more drafting, right? Okay. And I'm going to keep using these steps because I've got that 40 waiting for me. That's locked as well. I could really use a little spare key somewhere. That'd be great. Oh boy. And that's locked. I'm really in trouble. I'm really in trouble. I wish I knew where a single, like, free key was on the estate, you know? that sucks. There goes even more steps. Man. Okay, well, we need this now. So let's do it. Yeah. Look, the star is nice, but the star is a permanent change. That's the way I should look at it. Alright, so anyway, add an additional dare to the dare list. I don't know. Like, maybe there are these really cool dares that you can add into the mix through doing this, and maybe it's really important. I'm going to throw everything at the possibility from pool. Yep. And that's what I'm going with. I really wish there was a key here. Just a single key for me. Okay. Everything is locked. Everything is locked. We can't get anything from here. If pool is locked, then that's it. That's the end of the day. But what we do is we go, look, we got a couple of rooms today. We opened up the apple orchard and we learned a lot. So there's that. And what I can do is I can plan from now. I can have a bit more of a think about, you know, how things go together. I got no gems, man. I got no gems. It'd be so good if I could empty the pool enough to... there aren't even trunks down there because I haven't bought the trunks. That's right. Emptying the pool has no benefit. There's no benefit to it yet. It doesn't matter. Okay. Alright. Well, hang on. There's nothing to be... That's it. That's the end of the day, right? Because... unless office has a key in it, or any of these rooms have a key in it, maybe utility closet can have a key as well. I can't get office anyway. All right, what can I do with utility closet? I can open up gemstone cavern. So that's the best thing to do. Yeah. That's it. But unfortunately, I can't use it for garage. Unless there's a key in here. But even if there is, I'm cut off from the west wing. Unless I can magically get... Yeah, so look, let's just do it. It's the only option. It's the only thing I've got. Key, please. Key. There's no key. Okay, there's no key. There could be a key in darkroom. Might as well. All right, so we've got to do the vac indicators. The good old indicators. Let me pull up my page on this, but I had most of this written down, but here we go. But I had a bit of a problem with it, which is I didn't know how to do I was misunderstanding something. So even in my own notes, this isn't completely, what I have written here isn't completely right with how to do this. But you know what? We'll get there. Okay, so we turn... Is it that we start off turning everything to green? We turn this to blue. We turn that to red. We then put we get the purple here. This is what I have written down, but there's probably something wrong in my process. We change that to red. That one. Yep. We change that to red, that one. We change that to red, that one. We change that to red, that one. Now, from this point, let me just remind myself what I actually need to get to. I need to get to off, blue, green, white, red, purple. That's what we have. I really wish I had written down the exact, like, thing here. Okay, I'm just gonna continue trying the method that I have written down here, and if not, I'll pause and I'll work it out properly. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Okay, you know what? I've ruined this. How do I get this back to a base? How do I get back to basics here? Just wanted to make everything green again to be able to start again. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna work this out, everybody. Okay, that was just a bit of quiet clicking, and I've managed to get myself to the point where I have all of the purples. I think where I need them now from kind of memory, because I don't think I have this one written down in my notebook, but I think it just turned out that you can, yeah, because you have to be able to make them all purple. That's the first big task. The first big task is make them all purple. Now we can make the white, which I need 1, 2, 3, 4. I need here. Great. All right, that's second big step. Now this one needs to remain purple. That one needs to be red. This one stays white. This one needs to be green. This one needs to be blue, and this one needs to be off. Okay, I think we can do all of that. I need turning one of them blue though. Okay, yep. So I think I can do, that's green now, that's where that needs to be. I think I can just turn that one off. Can I just make this one red? No! I ruined it. I wonder, I probably need to go back now. I don't know if I can fix this. I need this one to be red, but I need that one to be purple. Blast. Oh, that one's purple again. But I guess I can't just make this one red by clicking on it. I can't just make this one red. How did I just make red? Now that one is red. That one is blue though. Now I'm just back where I was. You know what? I don't even 100% know how I did it, but hooray! We're here. Okay, that's a big achievement. Pulling that switch is a big achievement, but actually the bigger achievement is that I managed to click my way through to the utility closet. the VAC lights. Hey, Pixel! Pixel's come to say congratulations! Gemstone Cavern unlocked. So at least we have that, and we have 2 gems for ourselves at the beginning of the day. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. But, I mean, that's it, right? That's the end of my day. I could go and buy stuff in commissary, but I don't even have... I got nowhere to put it. Yeah, if only there could be a key somewhere. If only there was a trunk that had a key in it. I got nothing. Yeah, there's nothing I can think of that could possibly get me a key. That really sucks. I got key card even, you know? If only I had trunks in here. Can't even... I mean, I can't get any of that stuff because it's all reliant on gift shop, and you don't get gift shop until you finish dare mode. So, yeah. If even a single dare is broken, the challenge will be considered failed. Hang on, I'm just going to read this again. At the start of each day, a new dare will be revealed and added to the above dare list. All four dares on the list must be revealed before entering room 46. I see. So maybe actually that is the benefit of the experiment where you can add a dare. Maybe it would fill... I wasn't sure if what it was doing was adding another dare into the mix of dares that I could get. And maybe it's a good one, right? Maybe it's a positive one. Or is it going to fill in a second dare, like my dare number 2, meaning I could, you know, potentially get all of them revealed, you know, and then enter room 46 more quickly. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay, but there is nothing else to do, is there? I'm going to go and take a look. Up here. Whoa! How crazy. 4 keys turned. No green rooms. None. How wild. This is so wild. Huh. No contraptions. I've got no stamps. It doesn't matter. I know it doesn't matter. They're not the goal. They're not the goal in dare mode, but like it's hard to fight the urge to just get all of these things, right? Like my instincts in this house are get the things, but no. We can eat a meal. So let's do it. I don't have aquarium. We can eat the salmon. What do you think, Pixie? Do you think eating the salmon is a good idea? He says yes. He's sitting behind the laptop where all of the heat is. Yeah. I'm just trying to think, is there anything else I can do? I think this is a good first day. I've opened Gemstone Cavern. I've opened the apple orchard. We've smashed, you know, we've managed to sort of permanently acquire for ourselves one of the microchips, which is brilliant. I can't do the other one until I get, you know, garage open. I'm just thinking to myself, upgrade discs, right? Upgrade discs. We've gotten other permanent additions are we have a couple of the safes open, which is great. We've added planetarium. We've added conservatory. Quite a few checks today. Oh man, it's so interesting to have this soundscape. Goodbye, money. I can't even get to an outer room. My spare room. It feels like a little bit of the green is there. Like they've gone green room, blue room, not sure. And I guess I'm not even sure. I wish there was a key in here I hadn't found before. Well, dear bird, swim bird, dear swim bird, what do you think of my first attempt, my first day? I didn't eat any fruit, so there's that. And we got a star. I think there's a lot of victories today. There is also that I can do this with magnifying glass. Hello. What? That's just a mistake, I think. I think that's not meant to be there. Because it's not as if it's anything hidden, right? Or is it? Or is it? U inside a D? I don't think that means anything. Well, there you go, though. We've got to check. We've got to check. What if we look at it over here? What? What is happening? The envelope, when we look at it with our... is this a glitch or is this meant to be here? Huh? I just kind of feel like this is a glitch. But maybe it's not. I think it probably is. It's so weird to me that also the color is not there in Dare. It's black. Isn't this wild? There's no color. I think this is... But why? All right. Sorry, my mind is going a mile a minute here. I think this is probably a glitch because I feel like probably they've used the same objects in the programming of this that would be here in the ordinary mode, right? Which ordinarily would mean that the envelope is our normal envelope that in the main version of the game, right? In bequest mode, let's say. And then it would be a white envelope that would say this. Why that is there, though? And it's also peeking off of the envelope. That I cannot explain, because I would guess that right there is the thing we see in Denny's book. That's his drawing of the tunnel. And I don't know why that would be here oriented like this. I don't know. Look, I'm sure this is all a glitch, and I'm sure that there are programming reasons I can't fathom that are behind that. But I'm so happy to have seen it. That's amazing. That's amazing. I'm going to assume glitch. How interesting, though. I love this experience. Because isn't this so cool? Like, you're like, let's take a look at this envelope over here. Only in the event of my death. Absolutely amazing. Picture of the inner sanctum. I mean, that's such a beautiful, glitchy secret. Amazing. Yeah, it remains there. Amazing. Amazing. Is there anything else I can do with the shovel? No. I mean, I could go and turn on... I could go... There's nothing I can dig here. There's nothing I can access outside where I can dig. Driving me crazy that I'm getting stuck here. It's driving me bananas, but I think that's my lot. I can't think of anything else I can do. I do have steps. I mean, there's just no... I was like... I can go to commissary and buy something, but like there's no reason to. There's no reason to. Is there? Let me just double check. What did I have in commissary? Salt shaker, shovel, which we have, sleeping mask, metal detector. You know, I could get sleeping mask, I could have more steps, and it gets me nothing. Metal detector can't get anything for me without being able to draft. And actually I can't afford it anyway because it's also 10 coins. Yep. Alright, I'm just trying to, I'm trying to think carefully because I really, really don't have the instincts for this end of the game anymore, you know? We've got pump room there, but I don't think there's anything I can do. I could slightly lower the fountain water. It gets me nothing, right? It doesn't get me anything. I could mostly get rid of the water in the pool, but there is no benefit to it. There's no benefit to it. Ultimately, I think I need to fill the pool up to get rid of the water I need to get rid of. Okay, no, that's it. That's it. I can't think of anything else I can do. So I might as well. We can't even make like burning glass, which is a shame. Because, well, hang on, maybe I could get tunnel. Maybe tunnel is not dependent on being able to remove a crate. It's just lighting. Yeah, it's just lighting the torches, I think. All right, so we can do two of the gas lines, for all it's worth. It's something, right? There's no reason not to. And maybe I'll be really glad I did this. Maybe getting the elevator out here will actually be important at some stage. Could there be a key here? Nobody left any keys? No. That's a shame. That's a shame. Oh, this is so amazing though. Like, I haven't experienced the whole different beauty of this part of the game. It would be amazing to get to be able to have gotten the burning glass. There we go. That's the other one. Denny, I so wish that Anne had told you to leave your keys before you were fired. That would solve my problem. Well, alright, not bad. We've got 2 glowing flames out there, and even if I don't use them, that's nice. Key, even if there were a gem, it's no use for me. Key. Oh, I haven't even looked in here in so long. Alright, I think that's that. Now, I also don't have any... Is there any benefit? Alright, here's the other bit of knowledge I've got. I can call it a day in certain rooms to get certain benefits. I do not recall learning, like I've got 3 bedrooms here. I do not recall learning that there was any particular benefit to calling it a day in any of these rooms. But maybe I just take a punt on one of them. Maybe, like, at the time when I was doing a lot of those initial experiments with calling it a day, I was really looking out for step-related benefits. It's possible that they had other benefits that I just didn't know about, you know? That I didn't notice. So maybe we call it a day in one of the other rooms. Oh, hi, Big C. Hey. Not bad. Not bad. I feel happy with this. I feel happy with this. So bedroom, guest bedroom, boudoir. Maybe even other rooms as well that are not bedrooms. Did I miss a key? A single key? A single key, please. Please. All right. Which one do I think might potentially do something? I'm gonna go guest bedroom. I'm gonna call it a day in guest bedroom. Oh, hey Bixie. That was him jumping up. Yep, let's do it. Guest bedroom it is. Fascinating. We call it. That means I'm gonna have 2 dares to worry about tomorrow. Very exciting. Very exciting. Okay. A sizable manor. You know what? From my very first day, I'm not upset about that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I made a sizable manor today. I didn't even make a sizable manor yesterday, as in, the last in-game day that I played, though it was a completely different mansion. And there were very particular reasons for that. Okay, guys, that was my very first experience of dare mode. Obviously, I'm going to be coming back in here. I'm going to have a think about things like pump room and where, like, where upgrade discs are and things like that. Some of the bits of knowledge that I really haven't had to go back to in a long while. But this has been, I don't know, yeah, unbelievably exciting. This has been a really thrilling experience. This has been kind of a beautiful experience for me, I have to say. To finally come back into a fresh version of this game and to have to use my knowledge of this game in an entirely different way, and to be surprised so often. I have so enjoyed it. I have really liked this so much, and I really like the potential of dare mode so much. Whether the dares are random or not, there's no doubt this has absolutely fascinating replayability for me. I love this so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very first day. I'm going to go away and think, and I'll see you in the next episode. We're going to come back in for day 2, potentially even more days in this very, very fascinating Swimbird related mode. I dedicate this day to Swimbird. Thank you so much for thank you so much for everybody. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Do something very lovely for yourself. I'm going to go and give my darling little pixie some dinner, and I'm going to make some dinner for myself. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay. Sorry, Pixel. Something very interesting has happened. It's blue now. What? I thought something looked weird as the color was coming back in. Huh. I love that. I've never seen, I mean, first off, I've never seen the title graphic different. I've certainly never seen any big differences in this screen that I've seen hundreds of times. Amazing. So cool. And I'm so excited about eventually seeing curse mode as well. Wow. Bye-bye.